Hello, dreamers. Perla here. As always, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and do so. We would love to have you. So, Leo, this is your reading. Leo, there are things that you can no longer hide from, that you can no longer live with. And I feel that between now and the end of the month, you are contemplating not whether you should walk away from something, but how are you going to walk away from something. Now, whether this is a job or whether this is a relationship, the energy still exists. The same. Give me a second, guys. Um, there's a situation in your life that has been causing more harm than anything else. Not necessarily that there's just something that is not fulfilling anymore. There's something that feels like you're holding on to too tight, and nothing is growing or nothing is happening within that space. And you're by the end of this month, you're gonna take the decision to walk away from something. And as I'm saying that, there is a reconnecting or reunion with someone that is like at a distance from you. The two of you are reconnecting. Um, this person that you're connecting with from afar or from a distance is an ex. There is history here. Um, for those of you that this is not an ex, maybe you have been at a distance from your significant other, and there's a reunion coming to pass between now and the end of the month. Is what I'm picking up. Like somebody's coming home unexpected, or somebody's coming back unexpected. There is that energy there. Um, Needing to get a hold of your mind when it starts to wander or when it starts to spiral out of control. Some of you are waiting for like a big magical sign or a big like aha moment, and spirit is reminding you in the small little details of everyday life, it lives your clarity if you choose to look at it, if you choose to see it. um these moments or bursts of spiraling that are not happening to you. They're happening because you have been carrying certain things that need to be released. You have been carrying certain belief systems that are no longer in alignment with the individual, with the person that you are evolving into. And there is a sense here that for an extended period of time, for whatever the reason is, you didn't allow yourself to feel certain things. You didn't allow yourself to express certain things. And the suppression of that is now kind of bursting out. And it's now like, okay, I need to say this. I need to let this out because I just can't carry this shit anymore. Like, you just cannot carry this crap anymore. And you're finally accepting that, because I feel that you have known it, but you were still trying to control it in some way. And spirit is like, this is not something that you're meant to control. This is something that you're meant to release. You're meant to release it. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's pull out an oracle card as your closing message. I really love the version of you that you are growing into, is what I want to say. I just feel like some of you really have to work on not allowing a little challenge to cause such a huge distraction in your life, or to allow you to fall into a space where you are spiraling out of control. The Lunar Queen, she of the Celestial Crescent. I just be admiring these cards. So when I stare at them like that, it's just, hey, page 200. Alrighty. There is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential balancing to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to allow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation, that it is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. This, whatever it is that is surfacing, whatever it is that is coming up, you're needing to give yourself permission to release it. You're needing to allow this cycle that you have been in for a really long time to finally come to a close, to finally allow yourself to move forward, to finally allow yourself to free yourself from certain things that, my love, you have chosen to stay attached to, that you have chosen to continue on believing. And if you take a step back, I would ask you, like, what advice would you give someone if they came to you with the same issues that you're having or the same things that you're spiraling with? Like, what kind of advice would you give that person? And then hear yourself saying that advice and then maybe take it for yourself. Because I feel that if somebody was coming to you with a similar issue, a similar problem that you are experiencing, of like knowing that something needs to be let go, knowing that something has to be removed, or you have to walk away from something, you would tell that person, like, trust that spirit has you, trust that this is all for your betterment, trust that everything is going to fall into place. But then you're having a hard time doing that yourself. So you're needing to really look at your situation, I guess, from a different perspective, in order to allow you to see something clearly so that you can finally walk away from it. Because here in your mind, there's a lot that is happening and you're tending to go into these spirals. And if your current reality has become that much or too much for you to handle at this time because of the responsibilities or whatever it may be, then there's nothing wrong to reaching out to a therapist and hopping on a call. I am a huge advocate for therapy. I go in and out of therapy like this. Ooh, yes, no, yeah. I'm in therapy right now for something that there is an external situation that by default involves me. Let's put it that way. By default involves me through my children. So I needed an extra boost, an extra boost on how to navigate that situation in a way that I can be best supported for my children. And that's as much as I'm going to say about it. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there are times or there are circumstances in life that as much as we try to just deal with it on our own, some excuse me, sometimes an outside perspective or just the ability to say something out loud gives you that clarity, right? So like when I'm in therapy talking to my therapist, she keeps telling me, she's like, oh, but you already knew that. I'm like, yeah, but I needed to say it out loud in order to recognize it, or in order to be like, oh shoot, that is what has been there that whole time. And that doesn't make you any less than anything. That is just part of the human experience, my love. That is all I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.